Your present suffering cannot keep you away from God's favor. Brothers and sisters, the word reads again, and the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ. Let me read it again because y'all not catching it now. And the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ. You are suffering, but he's still calling you. You got to go through, but he still preferred you above others. You've got to endure the flames, but God still has purpose. You and brothers and sisters, I'm so glad that even in the midst of your suffering, the God that we serve is not disconnected from us. Brothers and sisters, I want you to write this down and get it in your spirit that in spite of your present suffering, God has you on his mind. God knows you by your name, and God has purposed you for this moment. Y'all better hear what I'm saying to you, church. God is putting his reputation on the line with you because he's purposed you for this moment. Who is the God that we serve that God would trust you, and even you to go through what you got to go through and still know that God is on your side? How many folk know what I'm talking about? Who is the God that we serve that he would trust you to bless him, that you would embody what the psalmist says, I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord. The humble, y'all not hearing me today, the humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me and let us exalt his name together. How can you do that, saints? You've got to know that God still has you on his mind. God still knows you by your name, and God has fixed and fashioned this moment just for you, because if you can endure this moment, there is nothing that you cannot do. If you can get through these flames, can't no other flames consume you in the days to come. If you can get through this water, you'll be able to tunnel any stream down the road. And I want you to know that you are on God's mind, because the psalmist says in Psalm 139, oh Lord, you have searched me and you know me. You know my down sitting. You know my uprising. Where can I go from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, behold you there. If I go down to the depths, even you are there. Sometimes you just gotta know that wherever you are, you're on the mind of God. Sometimes you've got to remind yourself when there's nobody else around you that God, you still have me on your mind. In fact, why don't you just encourage somebody, point at them and tell them, like me to point at them and tell them, you're still on God's mind. Tell somebody else, you're still on God's mind. And brothers and sisters, let me tell you, when you go home, if you still feel like you're on an island by yourself, I want you to get on YouTube, get on iTunes or whatever you use to pull up your music. And I want you to pull up CeCe Winans. And I want you to hear the words when she said, God is just a prayer away. All you need to do is call. He will hear your faintest cry. He's concerned about you. And here's what I love about that song. I love the chorus. He knows. Oh, y'all not talking back to me? That's all right. I'm going to preach to Drumwright if don't nobody else want to hear me today. He knows. He cares. He sees. He's there. He'll carry you through because he's concerned. In fact, just grab somebody by the hand and tell him he's concerned about you. Tell him he's concerned about you. He's concerned about you. He's concerned about you. It may feel like you're on a mountain island. It may feel feel like you over off somewhere far, but he's concerned about you, and he's concerned, and he will come and see about you.